Hello, Tom Canning here with episode 2 of our five-a-side podcast, where we ask people in the grassroots game to pick their teams. This is ahead of the inaugural PLAION Launchpad Berkshire Fives at the weekend, a charity five-a-side competition football in Berkshire has set up, raising money for Launchpad, Reading's homelessness charity. We've been sponsored by PLAION, a worldwide video games distributor with a UK office in Thiel, and we say a huge thank you to them for putting up the funds to get the tournament on. You'll now have heard episode 1, I hope, where Slough Town manager and former Republic of Ireland international Scott Davis peppered his side with some ex-Reading FC pros he's played with. Now it's the turn of Berkshire's Manager of the Season, an award he won at this year's Berkshire Football Awards, Devonn Reid, who takes me through his lineup. Devon is the manager of Westwood Wanderers, who won the league and cup treble last season, winning the Thames Valley Premier League as well for the second time in a row. Devon tells some great stories about his picks and a fair bit of insight into what it takes to get to the top. It's just worth noting, and it's mentioned in the episode, this was recorded the night before the Berkshire Football Awards, so Devon didn't know that he was going to win. I did. I think I enjoyed this episode a little even more because I knew that, and it was a really great evening when Devon picked up his award. He was well supported in the brewery as well, at Double Barrel Brewery. Enjoy the episode. There is still Danny Robinson versus Robbie Stelling in the bank to come, and hopefully a few more. If you do enjoy it, please consider making a donation to Launchpad, which you can do at donate.launchpadreading.org.uk. Here is Devonn Reid. Hello everybody, I am here with Devonn Reid, the manager of Westwood Wanderers, triple champions. There's another phrase for it which has completely disappeared. You've done the treble, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. You've done the treble this year, Devon. Just tell me a little bit before we get started into picking your five-a-side team. You won the treble, how did you do it?
Oh well, it's been hard work doing it, but just getting all the boys like zoned in on it. Like it's been hard. Like I said, obviously, especially from winning the league last year, we've had a bit of pressure this year, and it was our main focus this year to go further in the cups this year. We weren't really concentrating on the cups last year, so it's been a tough one for us, but we slowly got there. We found our rhythm towards the end of the season, and that was it.
You had a bit of a battle with Maidenhead Town as well, who have obviously got ambitions to go higher. But yeah. I would say, having watched a lot of Step 6 football last season, whatever we're calling the season that's just gone, and I do think that Step 7, especially Step 7 more condensed league, I think that's harder.
I believe so. But it's just anyone on their day really in that league can just cause you a problem. You saw like Newbury bottom of the league, they beat Maidenhead when they were top. It's like anything can happen in that league, and it's just like you got to prepare for everything thrown at you.
I should say, when I say I think it's harder, that doesn't negate the fact that 46 games or 44 games at Step 6 is a lot, and that will probably catch a few teams out. But yeah, I think there's a reason that Step 7 is now so strong, and that's my personal opinion. I don't know how you feel about that.
I think it's strong because it's like there's a lot of teams that got good players and stuff, and they want to progress just like us. We want to progress up the pyramid and get higher up in there and challenge ourselves, but we're held back with certain requirements and stuff like that. So that's why it is so strong. And obviously, like you got like Maidenhead now trying to push on as well. You had Windsor and Eton last year, so that's why it's so strong, because there's restrictions on us. So people just like to stay where they are for now until like us, we're trying to find that stepping stone out of there as soon as we can to then do what we need to do.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because I have the same conversation about the Reading FC women team a lot. There is no obvious place that you could go and play to get to step 6, because I presume Westwood Wanderers need to stay in Reading to be competitive. I would be my guess.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, and that's the hardest bit. You obviously there's not many places now in Reading that are not either taken by someone else or and up to the standards, which is going to cost even more money to then try and get it there. And when it's not actually your own stadium or your own ground, and that makes it even worse that you're pumping money into something else that you can't really.
Yeah.
It's not really affordable for some teams. That's why it's so hard. But
yeah, as you say, it's a really difficult one to try to balance, and I we'll see what the future holds, I suppose. Let's get into the reason you are here. Let's pick your five-a-side team. We've got a big question at the end to ask you as well. You've gone for a 2-2 formation. Is this a hard running side, Devon?
yeah, we just it's a team that's got to just sit back in and let the players produce their magic, kind of, and catch people on a counter attack. Not really trying to go out there and expose ourselves too much.
Yeah.
More defensive minded.
Lovely. Well, so you've gone with for your goalkeeper, you've gone for Lamar Maycock.
Yeah.
And very good shot stopper, as you say.
Yeah, very good. He plays out on pitch 11 aside, but 5 aside, he plays in goal and he is something else. Yeah,
I did do a quick
good.
Google, yes, and I saw he also plays cricket, I think.
Yes, he used to as a youngster. Very well, very good.
Yeah. Now, obviously, there's always managers sniffing around, as I'm sure as Westwood Wanderers boss. What would you say? What have you said about Lamar that would put another manager off?
With Lamar, he's like he's too loyal. Like you won't be able to corrupt him even if you try sniffing around. So it's like, don't waste your time, kind of thing.
Too loyal. Does that suggest that maybe he should be pushing himself? Do you think?
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could. I reckon he could. But that's him in himself. He's a loyal guy, and he'll stick by what he knows and who he knows, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the idea in the old Championship manager days that he would be an outfield player with the GK attached to him. Would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Your second player that you've picked is one that has just made a little move. He did play a few games for you last season at Westwood, didn't he? But
Yeah, he did,
Ashley Artwell, well travelled now, absolute quality. And you've said powerful and skillful and understands the game. And you stand by that, yeah. And even though he's moved on.
Yeah, of course. That's one of my best friends. So
excellent.
I've got to stick by him if he moves on.
I really enjoy the idea that when Simon Johnson, and I presume he came and asked you about this or mentioned it, but I presume this is what you told him. He plays up for the crowd and likes to showboat, just to try and just put him off a little bit. I love that idea.
To be fair to him, I didn't have to say him. He knows Ashley very well as well, so he knows what he gets when he gets him.
So some of the answers for these I very enjoy. The negatives are always the really interesting ones, and I'm enjoying these a lot. You've gone for Jordan Brown. Now, if I remember rightly, FA Vars winning Jordan Brown at Thatcham Town.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Strong, clever, and a very proud player. He's proud of playing.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's Jordan Brown is such a talented footballer. He can win you games, but like I also put, he can also lose you games.
Can't control his aggression. Could get a red for talking to refs after being fouled so many times. I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, obviously I used to play with him as well, so I know I've seen it firsthand. He's like, he gets kicked left, right, and centre, and that's it. He gets his frustration out on a ref, and that was it. It don't help us. It don't help him. But other than that, if you get him on his day, he's unstoppable.
I mean, if you can win the FA Vars, you are a good player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if you're in a and as well, I would say as well, if you're in a Devon Reid or a Danny Robinson team, then you're a good player.
He is. Yeah. No, the worst thing is he won a penalty in that Vars game as well. So from being out,
It stayed on the
luckily
field
you
this
kept
time.
it in. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah.
I
Lasted the 90.
I realise I've somehow managed to just go straight over one of your players and gone straight to Jordan Brown. He's just
Oh
there.
yeah.
He's waiting to be. He just draws the eye, does Jordan Brown.
Yeah. I know.
Tristan Campbell, you've added as well.
Yeah.
Knows the five-side game, winning cups, technical, and a good organizer. I
Yeah.
assume this is an organizer on the field rather than.
Yeah, yeah, no, he is. He knows what to do, and especially in father side. Like he's won the national and that as well. Like so, they done very well. Him, Jordan Brown's also part of that team as well. But yeah, you know what you're going to get from him. He knows football. He understands it. He's coached as well, so he knows the game. He's been around it. Like with another one of my picks later on, my manager, he's learnt stuff from him. He's been close by him for a few years and stuff. So yeah, he's a good player to have around it.
He's now he's not a player I remember specifically watching, but the name I know the name
Yeah.
from living over this way. I thoroughly enjoy. I'd love to see. I'd love to know how you're going to explain this one. The negative. What you're telling anyone coming sniffing around.
I this is one of the picks. I said he's toxic, loves Simone. He can be. It is one of his worst traits is that the way he's so passionate about the game and he just like don't like no excuses. He's like he'll be onto you no matter what you make a mistake. He's onto you. But some people it can be classed as obviously toxic, and some people it can be classed as motivation. So it depends what player you are. But with him, there's no filter. So if you're a player that thinks it's toxic, it's toxic. He's still going to give it to you no matter what. But he don't change for no one, and that's why you'll take him, and that's why the player he is.
I always thought that I was the kind of player that would just go massively into my shell when someone like that was around, and then I played a game where someone actually had a proper go at me, and I suddenly just developed this ability to go, well, I'm going to show you. And I think that's quite interesting, as you say. There's players that will go into their shell. There's players that will come out, and they must have caught me on a good day on that particular one. But
yeah, well, that's what you hope for. Obviously, you want players to come up and be like, "Oh, I'm going to prove him wrong," and that's what he most probably wants. But he's mostly a bit of an old school kind of mentality as well, where that's maybe mostly what he grew up on, where he was told like got battered kind of thing. So then he had to go out and show what he's about to do. So he's brought that into his game, and then now, like the generation, some people can't react to it the same way. So it's just. But that's where you got to tone it down a bit. But
and because you must have a lot of young players coming through at Westwood. It's obviously it's a club that has got junior sides and youth sides, so you must have players coming through as well.
Yeah. So we do. We have a few. We've got a few now, 18, 19s. First couple of years in men's football, which they're pushing on quite well. To be fair, some of them trying to get snapped up now.
Oh, lovely! Yeah.
But it's all part of the game, isn't it?
It is, and I suppose that at the level you are at, you've got contacts. You can bring in players that have played higher up, but you also, I guess, you want to push those players on as well to have those sorts of careers. You've played higher level.
Yeah, so I would never stop anyone from going any higher. Like Simon sniffed around a few times. You know what I mean? I've told him, "Here you go. Here's the number. You crack on." Like it's always down to them. They need to experience it as well. You know what I mean? Even if they went and trained with them, and it's not for them, and they end up coming back. It's part of learning. It's part of going there. Even if they don't play or anything like that, I said I'm open arms, ready to take anyone back in that needs.
Tremendous. Okay, you've also gone for Devontae Romeo.
Yeah.
Skillful, agile player who can use both feet really well. I mean, a player that can use both feet. Come on, that's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Especially in a five-a-side game, they can go either way. And
oh god,
yeah.
Being a defender, trying to defend a player that could just go do whatever, go either way. I'm just infuriating.
I know. And the worst thing is, he's not as agile as he used to be, but it's still good enough. That's what makes it worse. It's still good enough now. He used to be super sharp and stuff.
You don't
But
lose it, do you? You don't lose it.
you don't. And it don't take long back till you get back to where you were either. It's a little bit of training.
He's quite regular for Marlow, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, his last season of football was with us last year, but he's just stopped playing for it. He's just not really interested in it, which is a shame. But
so he would have won promotion with Marlow the season before then. If I got my dates, remember my dates.
No, he did not. I think he played early on in that season, but not the full. Yeah, that's when he kind of was done with it. He didn't really fancy it after that.
Decided that was enough.
Yeah,
comes to us all, doesn't it? In the end.
I know.
Negative. One bad tackle away from a red card.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose he could at least tackle with both feet.
Yeah, he can. No, it's just like one of those ones where he's like going for a tackle, thinking he can get there, and it might just be a bit too late. So, and he's known for it, so he knows it. He played for us last season, first game of the season, got sent off for one of those. So,
oh dear.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. You've brought someone in. You brought him in first game. This is going to be good. He's going to be good today. Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping all the boys around him save him.
How soon into his first game was it? Wasn't like was it Joey Barton that got sent off within about a minute of coming? So I forget. Yeah. Was it how long? Oh no, Stephen Gerrard it was, wasn't it? Came on, tackle off.
It was about 70 minutes in, so it went.
Okay, fine.
He done 70 minutes first. Yeah, so it's one of the ones where he's got the ball. He's done a little run, mate. He's pulled him back with a little foul, and it's overrun the ball, and that was it. He went for the tackle. He lunged in and just got there late.
You get there eventually.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad, but the ref thought it was.
These Thames Valley refs, you know. Oh,
yeah.
Your next pick then is Luke Williams.
Yeah.
Cool. Quite the player. Best around, gifted beyond his years, technical, skillful, and an intelligent. You've got a lot of intelligent footballers. A lot of clever, technical players in here. It's It's a very five-a-side team.
It's a well thought out one.
Yeah, you've spent a bit of time. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about Luke. He's not like, I feel like I should know about Luke, but I don't.
He used to obviously play for Reading. He was very good. He definitely should have made it, but it was just like life that really got to him. So he didn't really have much what do you call it, drive for it.
Mm-hmm.
It hit to a point where he didn't have much drive for it. But locally, he was immense. He played a few seasons here, and he went to Hayes and Yedding when they went there with and then but five-a-side, yeah, he is the best around. There's not much better than him. Both-footed as well.
Wow. God, either side.
Yeah. That's what I mean. If you have him in the either side, cool. There's no stopping him, is there? But I can't even really explain it. He's a tournament man. He is as well. Like, he thrives off it. He loves it. But like I said, with the negative, it's just like you got to get him there.
Yeah.
He can switch off at any point. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'm there," and then next thing you know, he's can't get hold of him.
So, he's just doing his own thing.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. That kind of is going to answer one of the quick fire questions I'm going to ask, because there's an obvious answer there. But yeah, I mean, I've completely remembered now, because he went on to Swindon Town. He played for Swindon Town for a while, didn't he? I think.
I don't think so. He was at Reading as a youngster. He went then to, I think, one trial after to Aston Villa.
Oh, okay.
And he also had links with Swansea when Brendan Rodgers was there, I believe. He went because obviously Brendan knew him from Reading days and stuff like that, and he knew how good he was, but it just couldn't snap him out of that.
Yeah.
That not bothered about football kind of thing. Once he got into it, that was it. He couldn't really shake it.
It shows how hard it is to actually make it in football, because like you sort of alluded to, you've got to have, you've got to be a good player, but But do you think the sort of the mental attributes of it is more important? And you've obviously
Yeah,
worked with a lot of players who kind of could have gone.
yeah, the 100%, 100%. That is mental. It's more mental because obviously you get knocked down, you get like injuries and stuff like that, and it's always a mental battle. And if you come out stronger the other side, then if you've got the technical ability to go with that, then there's nothing that's stopping you really.
Okay, your manager, and I love this guy. I've spoken a lot to him especially when he was managing at Bracknell Town.
Yeah,
You've gone for Jeff Warner.
yeah.
Tell me about Jeff. What are
It's
your experiences of Jeff?
I've experienced him when I was a bit younger, and when I used to do JMA like JMA football and stuff. He used to be I think I want to say Fab at the time, and I've just been in and around him. Obviously, he knows a lot of the players that I've picked. Like he's coached pretty much every one of them players I've picked. So I thought, what a good person to get in. He knows all of them. He knows the best of them. He knows the worst of them. It'll work better than me dealing with them. I'll tell you that.
As I say, what a tremendous guy. Because I think he used to coach. He was a scout for Crystal Palace, and he was their sort of area scout for around here, wasn't he? And I know, I always wondered why when I was growing up, I grew up in Bracknell, and there was always like a Crystal Palace academy at the sports centre. No, not an academy, but just like scouting sessions, and I always wondered why. And later on, obviously, it was Jeff. It was clearly Jeff doing it, So
there was also a Fulham one he done as well.
That's
he ran
it.
a Fulham based one as well, which a lot of like some of my boys, even like younger boys, went to that as well. Like, and that's obviously Tristan coached with him there as well. So like, yeah, so they all work well together. He's coached everyone, all of them at Reading, pretty much. And then later on, obviously, then DU at Bracknell, Jordan Brown at Bracknell as well. So, yeah.
We'll have to get him out of retirement, I think.
Yeah, I know. He comes and watches some of our games sometimes.
Oh, excellent.
He brings his dog down still and has a little snoop around. And that he's not too far away from a football match, I tell you.
I can imagine. I can imagine, having spoken to him a couple of times. Yeah, he's not sitting back, not paying any attention. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Right, the big question of your 6 players. Then, who are you benching? Because it's 5 aside. We can't have 6 players.
Oh,
Who's starting as sub, and how are you telling them? Because there's some personalities in this team.
Yeah. Who would I start sub? I'll go with Luke Williams. I would.
I reckon you're not telling him until he gets there, though.
Yeah. Until we're about to warm up.
Yeah.
Just before kickoff, I'll say, Luke, just stay over here with me.
Just want you to look, just observe, see how the team's going. Yeah, give me some pointers and stuff. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest option there. And then I say we can sub you on, and then work your magic. So impact sub.
Yeah, just build him up. Build him up. I like it. It.
Let these boys get them tired, and then you go out there and show your talent.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why you're the treble winning manager, Devon. Wonderful. Right. Kit colours. What colours are you in?
Oh, it would. I would say I have to say green, wouldn't I?
You can say whatever colour you like.
I'll have to say green.
Okay, fine.
Oh, green and white.
Where are you getting this kit from? Is it a couple of old England shirts from Sports Direct? Is it for Adidas? Something special? What are you getting?
I'm a bit of a Nike man, so I'd have to go somewhere Nike Pro Direct.
Excellent.
Getting
quite light, yeah, in agile, moving around. Yeah, I think that fits the team. Technical. Excellent.
Bit breathing space for your armpits.
Exactly.
And stuff,
yes. Oh God, especially in this weather. Don't.
Yeah.
You'll see me tomorrow night. Having said this, I'm doing this podcast before the awards. We will obviously be seeing you at the awards, and we don't know whether you've won. I mean, I know, but nobody else knows. Right, who is sponsoring this team? Which any of the players sticking their hands in their pockets? Is it 10 quid each to buy a shirt, or have you got a sponsor that you'd have?
Oh, I could. Oh, there's it depending. I've got a sponsor here. They might help out, hire,
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
work us well. They look after us. They looked after us for 2 seasons now. Or we got the Wilmots. Wilmot helps us out as well
Oh, fantastic.
at the old Westwood. So I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind sponsoring a little
So
five-a-side
yeah,
team
you could
for
have
me.
one on the front, one on the back. Perfect.
That's it.
Magic. Okay. Right. Out of your team, then, who's taking the bibs and the balls home at the end of the game?
Oh, it'd have to be Jeff, wouldn't it?
He's got them all. They're all in his garage. I reckon his garage
Yeah,
is still full of bibs and cones and balls.
I think they're still in the back of the car. To be honest, he's just waiting for the opportunity.
Just in case. Okay. Who? I think I know the answer to this one. Who's running late? Who's getting there just as kickoff?
I'm gonna have to say Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's most laid back person. He just turn up and he'll do it. He's done it before to me on a Saturday, so I know he'll do it on the other side.
Vital though. Got a vital position there as goalkeeper.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Oh dear. Yeah, well, okay, fine. And the very last question of all of these players, and again, maybe I now know the answer to this question. Who's your casual player turning up in trainers? They're that good. Doesn't really matter what they're wearing.
Oh, I think they're all turn up in trainers. To be fair, I think they've all evolved from boots now. It's everyone's wearing AstroTurfs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no. So I mean actual trainers that you just go out on the street in.
Oh wow. Oh, that's got to be. I would say that's Luke Williams would do that. I reckon so.
So unbothered by the fact
yeah,
he's playing
he
a
is,
game.
yeah. He could do it in anything. That's why he's. Yeah, I think, nah, I can wear my trainers straight off a building site with his boots.
Oh, brilliant! I'd imagine he can. I'd imagine there's a fair bit going on. Even in boots, I suspect he'd do the job. Well, Devon, this has been really wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on and supporting the PLAION Launchpad 5's podcast. We will be putting this out. I don't need to say this now. I'll do this afterwards. Devon, we will see you at the Berkshire Football Awards.
Yeah.
All of the very best of luck for anybody listening to this after the Berkshire Football Awards. Congratulations, Devon, or commiserations, either way. The very best of luck. And I presume you're going back to Westwood next season?
Yeah. I'm there for until we get promoted. I think.
And that's it. Once you've been promoted, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
That is the idea.
Oh, well, fantastic. Devon, it's been lovely to meet you, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate it.
Well, I think that was absolutely fantastic. One of the great things about doing this podcast is you get to speak to and meet people who within the game who you wouldn't necessarily otherwise get a chance to chat to. And the Thames Valley Premier League isn't something we cover massively on the Football in Berkshire website, but it is a competition that we are interested in. And to have someone of Devon's calibre who has played the game at a good level, who knows players in and around Reading, and is able to put out a team, get players playing for him for the love of the game, and to win not only 3 trophies this season, but to win the league back to back. And I know they'll be going for it again. Well, that's it for this week. We've had 2 episodes. There should be time to put one more out next week, and hopefully get a couple more recorded. The regular podcast, I think, is going to return this season, so look out for that. If you enjoy these episodes, though, as well, please consider making a donation to Launchpad. They do amazing work, and you can do that at donate.launchpadreading.org.uk. Thanks very much from all of us at the Football in Berkshire team. Wish us luck in the tournament on Sunday, and we'll speak soon. Bye.